What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome back to another video. First of all, I want to say thank you for 900 subscribers. That's incredible. And yeah, let's get straight into things. So we're going to start on dollar. You'll see we had a down day yesterday on Wednesday, and I'm just going to mark out a few things that I need to bring our attention to. So we have this fair value gap right here, and you can see we've already opened on Thursday considerably lower, and you'll see how price has pretty much been falling the entire day, which isn't the best. The entire week, sorry. So I have got my eyes still set on this fair value gap, and I want to see how price trades within it. I wasn't expecting such a down day today, although I was anticipating these lows to get taken if you watched yesterday's video, but I didn't really want to see us close lower or open lower like that. So it is hinting to bearish price action, and if that is the case, we can start hunting for shorts with an expectation to start filling in this massive imbalance we have from the early February. So that is something to consider, but before I start doing that, nothing yet is saying bearish price action. And what I mean by that is that although we've had continuous down action today, no significant low has been taken. This is considered a significant low from Tuesday. So if we lose this low, more specifically, if we lose this wick, if we lose that level, then I'm happy to start hunting for shorts on dollar and start looking for longs on the pairs. But until then, so long as price continues to respect this fair value gap, this weekly fair value gap that we traded to on the Tuesday, as long as price continues to respect that, I am happy to remain bullish with the expectations to trade higher. Now, you can see how my bias is starting to weaken based off price action this week, but it is just a matter of waiting and seeing how price trades, especially with high impact news and the kind of weird day that we've had today. So definitely keep an eye on this wick, and like I said, if price loses this wick, if we trade below it, I'd start hunting for sells. But so long as price stays above it, I'm happy to continue my bullish bias with the expectation to start running for relative equal highs with potential to reach up here, especially with the high impact news we have coming on Thursday and Friday. So yeah, I do have both sides of the coins kind of, marked out right now. Definitely low risk conditions, guys. So if you're trading, I wouldn't be risking much at all. But yeah, I think it's just a matter of having this, make sure you have this fair value gap marked out, this daily fair value gap, and see how price trades within it. We can even mark out the midpoint as well and see how price trades around that. It may give us an earlier signal, as in if we traded lower and found resistance at this level and price traded away from it, it's likely going to start hunting for that imbalance on the 4 hour. It's likely going to start seeking to fill this. If it remains intact and is providing support, we can start looking for longs. But other than that, today was all right in terms of price action. At 2 p.m. we had the news release when price came down and ran these lows, which I was talking about in yesterday's video, so it was excellent to see that. But then since then we've just been consolidating very heavily, and you can see now we've just kind of opened lower. So yeah, I guess it's just a matter of waiting and seeing. What we can do as well is we can mark out this range, because there's a volume imbalance here from the opening, and with that range, again, we can look at how price treats that in the new day. So again, price may want to fill that, find support on it, and then use it to trade higher. It's either going to act bullishly or bearishly, and we need to look at how price trades around that. So definitely a few levels to have marked out, guys, but in conditions like this, that's all you can do really. Let's go to GBP USD. Now, GBP has been rallying at a weird time, during the Asia session. This is a late video, guys, apologies, but you can see we're trading up and above the 50% level of this wick, which I did not really want to see get traded above. So I am going to still, again, similar to dollar, I'm going to be watching this range, the wicks range. I want to see how price trades within it. Preferably price doesn't take out this high. It can do it, and it very well might, and if it does, that means dollar likely is going to be trading lower at that point. So at least we know that if this high starts getting targeted and running and the price runs towards it, dollar's likely going to be falling to support that movement. So we can have that in mind. But generally speaking, I am going to keep my eyes on the consequent encroachment to see how price reacts when we reach that level there. So I'm going to have that marked out like so. And again, same thing, price is either going to trade through it and find support to trade higher, or it's going to find resistance at it and start to trade lower, which is what I'd prefer to see. But again, in conditions like this, nothing will surprise me at this point, honestly. So yeah, that's everything on pound. If we do move lower, where am I targeting? Daily lows, so Tuesday's low down here, sell stops. And then we have these relative equal lows all the way down here as well, depending on how bearish you want to be. Remember, there is high impact news, so that is definitely something to consider at 8:30, see where price is at. And again, if we're above this level and it's 8:30, we're probably going to continue higher. If we're below this level and it's 8:30, we're probably going to continue lower. I say it's as simple as that, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be paying close attention to the charts tomorrow. Another thing to take note of is all of this time dilation. Now we can identify a breaker. We've got a low, a high, a low, a low. So what we can do is if we draw out this last up close candle, although it's provided support now, if we're bearish, price should trade through it on the downside. If we're bullish, price will find support at it. So we can keep our eyes on that level just to see how price trades. So there's lots of different ways we can figure out, okay, are we going to continue higher? If we are, this level should get supported. If not, price will disrespect it and we'll start hunting for sell stops. Another thing to take note of, we do have a breaker here as well, a bearish one, high, low, higher, high. So we can draw out that low, and price again, we're kind of making our way towards it. Price may react at that level. Definitely something to keep an eye out for. But yeah, just be careful, guys. Euro USD to finish off, we'll start on the daily. Get rid of these. Ooh. So you see our euros trading quite aggressively higher again. Again, I'm looking at the wicks, and you'll see we've traded above the 50% level now. So it wouldn't surprise me if euro managed to take out Tuesday's high, which is fine if it does. Again, preferably not, but I would not be surprised at this point, especially on euro. And I am going to draw out this imbalance again, which I drew out at the beginning of the week. So there's an inversion fair value gap here, because we're living on the upside, downside, so it should provide resistance. So again, this high can get taken, that's fine. I'm looking at how we trade to this 50% level. If we trade through it and above it, what can we expect? We can start looking for this breaker and maybe these highs to get targeted. So long as this gets respected though, like I said, I'm pretty much going to try and remain short on euro until we know otherwise. Another thing to take note of as well, we can look at these wicks, and you'll see our price is reacting to these 50% levels. So if you go to the 15-minute, we've just traded into that. So again, today is really just a matter of seeing where price is at certain times. So I'm going to be checking price at 3 AM New York, and I'm going to be checking price at 8:30. And if we're below a certain level, then I can be happy to start looking for shorts. And again, a lot of it does depend on dollar and whether dollar does want to find support on this imbalance it's just created. So yeah, very, very consolidated condition, guys. Please be careful. And yeah, low risk, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Again, thanks for 900 subscribers. This has been a quick one. Hope you found it insightful. Make sure to drop a comment if you have any comments, and join the Discord. I am active in the Discord if you want to talk. So that's going to be everything, guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.